On February 20th, 2023, EastEnders did a thing that they've never done before. Not entirely undone by other soaps. Hollyoaks has experimented with flash forwards before, as have other soaps, you know, some flashbacks, just some ways to mess around with the programming to at least give you an exciting idea to think about, a cool storyline. And obviously this one was seeing some person dead at Christmas time. Obviously we saw multiple details. We saw Sharon in a wedding dress. Everybody seemed fairly suited up, like it was probably yeah, someone's wedding. We saw some amber cufflinks, I don't know, the cuffs, dickheads, I don't know, whatever they are. And it's been a good 2 months since the flash forward, and the main question, Piggy, has it changed? Has EastEnders changed your opinion on who dies?
Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Oh.
Oh, it's still going.
Oh.
Oh, still going.
Oh. I'm just turning into Paul Bear at this point. Oh, yes. No,
yeah.
it has not changed.
Yeah.
Undertaker did it.
It has fundamentally not changed very much. I don't think they've really angled to do so. Because we've just been seeing the storylines unfold. I think they've dispelled some of the ideas though. Obviously Kathy and Rocky are going to get married sooner rather than later, so it's not going to be their wedding at Christmas. Sharon and Keanu did propose to Sharon, but she said not yet. So there's a chance that maybe Sharon and Kat, maybe they feud over the gym and like they cross some wires. So Sharon decides that she wants to marry Keanu at Christmas. One thing we did learn is that we know that the Knights are gonna be on the square in summer. And there is a Black Knight behind Stacy, and now the Knight name maybe makes a little more sense. But yeah, unfortunately it hasn't really changed. But I suppose they haven't really tried so far.
No.
Obviously the main theories are probably Ravi and Nish. Dean's up there as well, but we haven't heard any more about that from Linda at all. And it seems to be all like smooth sailing. Obviously Nish has been progressively getting a little bit worse. He's now picking a couple more fights. Obviously he thinks that Linda's gonna sell the pub to him. But she's gonna like double cross him at the end. But it's kind of he started fighting with Eve a bit more, and once Eve maybe gets Jack on board being an informant, maybe they'll feud a little bit more. Like, it does feel like they are just setting up Nish to die at Christmas time. So yeah, nobody's even really been talking about it much anymore. So that's kind of I don't know, like, when are they gonna start like ramping it up?
Well, to just add on to your point there, we're the only ones talking about it because the other EastEnders podcast left because we meant them left. We are the big boys here. This is where the big boys play. That's why all the other podcasts of EastEnders left. We made them leave. We bought them.
We did not buy them.
We did. He's just trying to cover his ass. We did buy them. We slid them a bit of Saudi Arabia money.
Oh Jesus. I suppose the main development, I could see Ravi possibly being there, but I also feel like the fallout of the affair is coming sooner rather than later, and I don't know how they're gonna like. The only way I could see Ravi being the guy who like dies at Christmas is if they somehow send Ravi to prison for like 6 months, and then he comes out like with a vengeance, like trying to hurt everyone that possibly betrayed him. And then the same thing, I guess they could do that with Nish as well. Maybe Eve gets Nish inside, but he gets out quickly. Probably wouldn't happen because obviously he has, like, he served time for murder. But you know. But yeah, who do you think dies in the flash forward? Are you still thinking about it, or has the thought process kind of slowed down as they haven't really been peppering us with new additions or new ideas? You know, everybody who's like scratched off a wall in their house with like dots of red ribbon everywhere, trying to like, ah, yes, it must be Nish. So Nish is at the center. You got the little pins like from A to B. That's why it's C. There's just nothing to really go on, unfortunately. We want to see those walls of your theories. And we want to hear what you think.
Just gonna just add on to that point. Send all your pictures of your walls to Ash, if you don't mind. Don't send them to me, please. Send them to Ash. If you want, you can send us tea cozies. You could send us pictures of your dog. You can send us pictures of your feet. Anything that's not your knob or fanny. Gladly send it to us. We will have a great look at it. We'll all have a laugh, and we'll bring it up on the podcast. Cheers.
I've been Ash from Watching Walford, and I've been joined by Piggy.
And I have been the resident of all our stalkers.
Okay. And yeah. Who do you think dies in a flash forward? Answer it in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.